Hello everyone, Lauren here. Again, I'll be discussing what goes on in the political world. On Monday, President Obama made a speech announcing his proposal to extend tax cuts to middle-class Americans for another year. Obama's exact message was to allow tax cuts to expire for Americans making more than $250,000 a year, but to extend the cuts for families with incomes below that amount. So, let me get this straight. If you make $250,000 or less annually, you comprise the middle class, that's what Obama called it, and below, meaning that you will benefit from extended tax cuts for the next year if Congress passes Obama's proposal. On the other hand, if you make just slightly over $250,000, you are part of the group of wealthiest Americans, as Obama calls them, whose tax cuts will not be extended. Wait. I have to ask, what goes on? Don't get me wrong. I'm okay with an extended tax cut for middle-class Americans, but what baffles me is this number, 250,000. I don't quite comprehend why that number is used as the marker to define who's rich. In my opinion, it's absurd to group Americans making just over $250,000 with those making millions or even billions of dollars, and to categorize them all as the wealthiest Americans. And even worse, President Obama referred to the 250,000 and under group as the working families, as if to imply that the group he defined as wealthy is not hardworking at all. Later in his speech, Obama said the following about tax cuts. I quote, "My opponent will fight to keep them in place, and I will fight to end them." End quote. In the next breath, the president suggested that Democrats and Republicans should come together and agree to extend the cuts to only middle-class Americans. Clearly, Obama has no intention of working together when he just named his and Romney's viewpoints as contradictory, and admitted that both individuals will fight for their views. Once again, politics comes down to right versus wrong. Democrats like Obama generally believe that it is right to end tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans. On the other hand, Republicans like Mitt Romney believe that it is wrong to end cuts for the wealthy. In any case, Obama and Romney will continue their petty argument about taxes, more for political reasons than for economic. And contrary to Obama's suggestion, party politics will prevent either side from conceding. For that reason, it will be difficult to come together, which both sides seem very reluctant to do. I predict it will take a good amount of time before any progressive solution is agreed upon in terms of tax reform, but that's just my opinion. Thanks for watching, and check back for a video next week.